Hey, what's up? This is Monster Crafts, and today we're going to be making the blood eel from the movie Iron Lung. You most likely know this movie as being made by Markiplier. Now, I started with the headpiece, as it has a pretty unique shape to it that needs to allow for multiple flaps of the jaw to open up separately. In total, it's two different pieces, one that contains the top and the lower jaws, and then the other piece that contains the side jaws, which will have a piece of wire that goes across the top jaw where you will later attach the spine. The spine will contain three pieces of wire, and you're going to wrap those together, and you're going to attach it to that horizontal part of the second piece. And then speeding up here, we have what it looks like when it's all covered up. So you have the teeth there, which are yellow, and the mouth, which is red, and then the spine is covered by white. And then again, fast forward, that's what it's going to look like. I originally wanted the craft the ability to swallow things. That's why there's the opening in the mouth there, which we will surround with felt later in the video. Now for the flaps in between the jaw pieces, I just eyeballed it. So I just made an outline with Sharpie, and I cut it. And then you're going to sew it in between the flaps. This part is pretty time consuming, but pie cutters don't have the flexibility that this felt does. It's about 10% elastic, so what you can stretch it out to its full shape, and it condenses a little bit when you fold in the mouth parts. But that's what it looks like. In the movie, the main character takes several pictures of the monster, so I try to base this craft off of those images. Okay, this is the hardest part, and I've only done this type of design once before, and that was with the Godwalker craft that I just uploaded a short for recently. But to get the idea here is to make a rib cage, and to do that we need to make several circles and attach them at points down the spine. So as you see here, the first one will go. So to give it the ability to swallow, we're going to give it a little bit of room between the first rib and the mouth. It's going to attach at the bottom of the spine. See there, and then we're going to sew the felt on the outside of the ring. I guess I didn't film it, but you're going to be sewing, you're going to make several of those rings along the bottom of the spine going down, so about like 3 or 4 of them. And they're going to be sewing the felt on top of those, and they're going to pack in that area with foam. Some people have used paper, tin foil. I prefer foam because it's just cheap, and actually will, if you pack it in, it will push onto the shape you're going for, which helps building volume. And then for any areas where the white is peeking out, I just took a red Sharpie. I just marked it up. It's kind of cheating, but it works. Trimming up the teeth, this just helps them look sharper. Now for the eyes. I already made 2 of them, but I didn't like the first one. I think so on its right side, the black there I think is a little too pronounced. So we're making it to match the other eye. So you're going to take the color of the iris, so it'd be blue. You're going to cut a piece, fold the end, take the other color, and wrap it around the folded end. Now we're trimming up the blue portion to make it look flatter from the front, and also to shrink the profile against the the black pipe cleaner. So we're going to take out the other eye. Now these really should be attached inside of the structure. You can just kind of fold the end when you, and then like twist it when you put it in there. But for this it's fine, and I think that looks a lot better. Now for a full look at the craft with some mood lighting. It's basically just a snake with a rib structure attached to the spine. I've only done this once before, so I wanted to try it again. And then it has a really overcomplicated mouth with an opening back there. So opposed to normal crafts where the bottom of the jaw will just attach to the spine, this one doesn't do that. Instead, the spine attaches to the top of the jaw, but then the bottom is left with this hole, as you see there. I just want to see if this was possible. It works pretty well. I really like the head sculpt on this thing. I try to make the very top of it there look like a nose, so it has a bit of a brow, and then the nose there. This got a lot easier after they uploaded the official renders for the monster, because before all we had was the photos, and it was kind of this Lovecraftian thing, a little mystical where you didn't know exactly what it looked like. But after the renders came out, I was like, oh, thank goodness, I can finally make this thing. I don't know if it looks exactly like it. The only thing I really wanted was the humanoid brow and the nose, and then the jaw pieces. So the two on the side, and then on the bottom where they open up. That's really what I wanted, and of course, like the eel shape. And that's the video. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the 1,000 subscriber video. This thing is going to be a major character in that one.